Don't make the same mistake I did yet again. You need to be weary of who you trust and who you place confidence in, because some people just don't have the mental capacity, the neurological fortitude to do what is best, both for themselves and for everyone else involved. Now, before we dive any deeper, I know what you're thinking. Dylan, it's 11:30 p.m. at night on a Sunday night. Why are you making videos at this time? All I can tell you is that it's because I care. It's because I'm dedicated. It's because I persevere through adversity, even during obscure times in the night like this. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, if you remember, just a little while back, as in like earlier this video, I was talking about being careful in regards to who you trust. Before I get into this story time about some of the dumbest people I have ever come across in my entire life, I just want you guys to remember one thing. It's a quote that I actually invented. Despite popular belief, don't believe what you see on social media. Don't believe the tabloids. I invented this quote, and it goes a little something like this. My good friends, never attribute to malice what can be attributed to incompetence. That's a very important quote. Now, with that being said, let's get into this story time. So, this one is a little bit of a throwback. We're gonna go back to 10th grade, high school, sophomore year. AP World History class. This is about how me and two other people got caught cheating. Now, before we go any further, let me just go ahead and start by saying this. I actually did the work. Now, remember how I said that I'm so kind and I'm so loving and I care? You see, somebody reached out to me and said, Dylan,
this AP World assignment, bro. I need help. Can you send it to me?
And me being gracious and empathetic and sympathetic to his situation, I said, you know what, broski? I got you. I got you. It's on me. I got you. I'll be here to save your life. It didn't occur to me that while saving his life, I was actually endangering my own. Now, there's 3 people involved in this story. And because, I don't actually want to name these individuals, I'm going to go ahead and give them my own names that I've created. And I thought, I'm being sweet by keeping it anonymous. So I'm going to give them creative names that I've engineered specifically to coincide with their behavior in this situation. So there's me, there's
dumbass,
and there's
stupid nigga.
Those are the 3 characters. So dumbass comes to me and says, Dylan, I really need this assignment, bro. You gotta help me out. I'm like, all right, dumbass, I'll send you the shit. It's cool. I don't know. I feel like certain things go without saying, but turns out I was actually wrong. They say if common sense was so common, everybody would have it. That shit ain't common, bro. It's few and far between. It's like me and like 3 other people. Everyone else is just stupid. So I send dumbass the work. Now, unbeknownst to me, dumbass sends the work that I sent him to stupid nigga. And crazily enough, dumbass and stupid nigga both made the exact same mistake. You would think that some people have some brain cells, a modicum of common sense, not to make rookie mistakes. But no, you probably know where this is going, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain it to you anyway. So, a day after this assignment is due, my AP World History teacher, actually not even the AP World History teacher, both the AP World History teacher and like a teacher apprentice guy that he had teaching for that semester, my AP World History teacher opens the class like this. He goes, guys, if you're going to cheat on an assignment, at the very least, at the bare minimum, at least make your answers different to the person that you're copying off of. And when I tell you, everyone in the class started dying. Everyone was going, and the worst part is that Dylan, I was the loudest laugher of all. Me and my friend, we were laughing so hard and we started flaming the people in question that got caught cheating. Me and my friend, we were like,
Dumbass nigga! Oh my god! Imagine not changing your answers, bro. How could you be so stupid? How could you be so dumb? That's so funny. How could you be so silly?
Then after a few minutes of everybody laughing, my AP World History teacher goes, okay guys, that's all. Now, Dylan, can you step outside in the hallway, please? I said, huh? Dylan? That's my name. He was like, yeah, Dylan, step out in the hallway. So I get up and I'm walking out. Then I stand out in the hallway. And you see, my AP World History teacher and the shadow teacher, they're bad mind. They're low-key evil for this because they didn't immediately go outside in the hallway. They left me out there for about 5 to 10 minutes and I was panicking like Cooper Manigan and Ben Flanagan. I was panicking out of my mind, bro. They come outside and then they go, Dylan, what's this? And then I'm like, what? And I see my assignment and then I see dumbass's assignment. And then I'm reading and I kid you not, it is word for word, bar for bar. Yes, guys, word for word, bar for bar. He copied everything I said to a T. And I remember as I was reading it, I was in such disbelief. I was in shock. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Word for word, copied me, everything. You don't even need Turnitin or anything for that. You just look. And I was reading it and I just go, oh no. And then I remember the first question I asked, and that's how they knew I was already guilty. First question I asked, whose paper is that? The teacher said,
No. You don't need to know whose paper that is, Dylan.
why does it say the exact same things that yours says? And then I was panicking. Once again, like Cooper Manigan and Ben Flanagan, I was panicking. So I started saying some bullshit. I was like,
see, now me and this student, I didn't send him my paper, cause like we talked about it, cause like we were like low-key struggling.
And then my teacher asked the same question that I asked myself in my head and that everyone else was asking. If you didn't send him anything and you merely discussed the answers, or at least discussed the questions, then how is it that he ended up writing the exact same thing you did? And I said, I don't know, teacher. I don't have the answers to all of life's questions. I can only tell you what I know. Now, obviously, we're only talking about me and dumbass. And I know what you're thinking now. Well, Dylan, where does
Stupid nigga.
come into all this? Well, I'm about to tell you. My AP World History teacher then pulls out a third piece of paper. He has mine, he has dumbass's paper, then he gets stupid nigga's paper and lines it up. And I kid you not, stupid nigga copied dumbass's paper word for word. So now there's 3 people in total with the exact same answers. Bro, I just went, oh. I was just like, guys, I mean, I got nothing left. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Dumbass, stupid nigga, and me. And the crazy thing is, I'm saying dumbass and stupid nigga. I might be
Idiot boy.
or something. Like, because I'm probably just as stupid as they are at this point. So I'm looking at 3 pieces of paper with the exact same answers. And I'm just scratching my head. I'm just thinking, damn, like, and if you guys know me, anyone that knows me knows that I am a talented yapper. I'm not just a yapper. I'm a talented yapper. I have yapped myself out of some very slimy and sticky situations. But this one, I didn't have this one in the bag, guys. I did not have this one in the bag. This one finished me. And the thing that annoys me the most is that I actually tried on this assignment, which is something that I couldn't really say for a lot of, especially the later years in my high school life. I did not try that much, even though I was still able to make good grades, but I didn't really try that much. But on that particular assignment, I really did try. It was worth 30 points. And I know if, you know, you're not in that type of schooling system, you have no clue what 30 points even means. But anyone that is still in high school, in Little Rock Central High School, yes, the famous historical high school where they didn't even integrate black people till like 1954 or 56, something like that. Anyway, the famous Little Rock Central High School, Little Rock 9, look it up. So That's the school we're talking about, at least for my 9th and 10th grade. I'm just speechless. I tried so hard on that assignment, and I probably would have gotten an A if it wasn't for dumbass and stupid nigga, the dynamic duo. They've only gone and done it again. Now, I remember after that, my AP World History teacher was on the phone with my dad and was like, sir, I mean, you know, they cheated and, you know, we caught them. Everything was word for word the same. You know, what would you do? And my dad was like, no, I look, my son is not a cheater. But look, I understand. If you have to do disciplinary action, I understand. But just let him do the assignment again. It's okay now. But don't give him 0 now. Just let him do it again. So my AP World History teacher agrees. All right, Dylan, I'll give you an assignment. You'll redo the assignment, but I'll give you something else to do in place for this, and you'll get like half credit back. My AP World History teacher then proceeds to give me the fattest book, bigger than any Harry Potter or Stephen King book you've ever seen. The fattest book, tells me to read some random chapter and then write like a whole 2-3 page paper about it. And I did. And I got like half credit or 60% because he said he would cap me at like 50 or 60% because, you know, it's cheating, whatever. Now, I remember the next day in English class, I go to, because I had English class with stupid nigga. Oh, no, sorry, with dumbass. I had English class with dumbass. So I go to dumbass and I'm like, yo, why'd you copy the shit word for word? Why didn't you change it? And then dumbass proceeds to tell me,
bro, like, yeah, you know, I just really left it till like the last minute, dude. And so like, you know, I just got like super stressed. So like, yeah, I just ended up copying it like word for word. I didn't really have time to paraphrase it, dude, because like I just copied it like right before it was due. So like I was just nervous, dude. Yeah, sorry, man.
And I looked at him and I was like, if you weren't 6'4", I would actually bitch slap you. Anyway, did I even ask stupid nigga why he copied word for word as well? I don't even think I did, to be honest. But yeah, that was a very unfortunate experience. I learned a lot about myself. But more importantly, I learned that people are just dumb. Except for me. Anyway, so that was a little story time. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, this is strictly educational. This is definitely not advisory. Till next time, leave a like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got, man.